that I've learned from years of navigating toxic dynamics is that if you listen closely enough, people will reveal who they truly are. Okay? They don't always need to say it outright. Sometimes the truth slips out in subtle ways. Do the things they accuse you of. It's called projection, very much so. They do that a lot. All right. Um, the way that they will twist your words, they'll try to make it seem like you're saying something that you're not saying for two reasons. They want to make you look as bad as possible because a lot of times these people have no business not liking you the way that they do, or treating you the way that they do. So they try to make you out to be worse than you are. What does it say? Oh, okay. Hey there. All right. They switch your words. The way that they speak about others when they think you're not paying attention. So they love to gossip. All right. It's almost as if they can't help themselves. Their insecurities, their control tactics, their resentment, it all becomes when you stop fighting and start listening. That's why being in isolation, that's why just being quiet and being silent and being in control of your emotions really help you when it comes to toxic dynamics because you can hear better, you can see better. When you're in the fight and you're going back and forth and you're trying to figure them out and prove yourself, you're not able to hear good. You're not able to see what's really going on. You got to be silent and just watch. All right. When you're in the middle of a toxic relationship, you often feel the pressure to explain yourself, to defend your choice, or to clarify misunderstandings. Absolutely. Okay. That was my biggest thing, was like, oh, wait, took that wrong. They were purposely taking it wrong. So you spend more time explaining yourself or trying to get them to understand something they already understand. But you spend so much time doing that you get around to the issue because now you're exhausted by the time you have a conversation. You know? But sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply, okay? People who are projecting their pain, shame, or guilt will often accuse you of the very things that they're doing. It's a defense mechanism, a way to deflect their own flaws and point fingers at you every single time. Listen and pay attention. What they accuse you of is usually what they're doing. All right. Because you didn't even think like that. You like, where did you come up with that? The reason why you're confused is because you would never do anything like that. But they love to try to seem like you are, that you think like them, you know? So, for example, when someone accuses you of being selfish, it could be a sign that they're who are feeling selfish, right? Or when they criticize you for not being grateful enough, it might be because they are struggling with their own sense of entitlement. If you've ever been left questioning or wondering what's really going on, pay attention to their words carefully. They are giving away more than you realize. Okay. So many of us have had the experience of being blamed for something we didn't do, or worse, for something we were never even aware of. Okay? When someone accuses you of something without evidence, or when the accusations don't match the reality of a situation, it can feel like an attack on your character. What they're really doing, however, is projecting their own issues onto you. Okay? They might accuse you of being manipulative, emotionally distant, or self centered. The most dangerous thing is not what they do to you, it's what they do to themselves in the process. They may not even realize how their behavior is sabotaging relationships, creating oh, thank you. Thank you. Um Creating distance and perpetuating their own unhappiness. But you see it. And that awareness gives do it again. Maybe this one is going dead. I have another one. Boom. Thank you. All right. So you'll also recognize patterns that no longer serve you. Okay, thank you. The people who truly love and respect you won't need to manipulate, guilt trip, or accuse you of things. They'll trust you, they'll communicate with clarity. This understanding helps you to break free from unhealthy dynamics and focus on building healthier, more authentic relationships. All right. If you listen long enough, people will tell you exactly who they are. And sometimes that's the greatest gift that they can give you, the clarity to walk away or to set boundaries that preserve your peace. Stop defending yourself. Stop trying to explain yourself and let people reveal themselves for who they are. Oh, thank you so much. Oops. Okay, once you stop trying to fix or protect them, you can focus on what truly matters. Okay? Healing, self respect, and living a life that aligns with your values and your truth. You don't need to react to their projections. You don't need to internalize their accusations. You want to listen, learn, and let go of what no longer serves you. Okay? Remember, people's words and actions will always tell you more about them than you ever wanted to know. All right? Thank you guys.